Okay, so this is the calculator portion. So you're going to go to y equals, you're going to plug this in, plus 4x cubed minus 5x minus 5. And then when you're finding the relative minima and maxima, you can always start in the standard window when you graph it. And then if you can't see each of these, then you can, adjust the y's or adjust the x's if you have to. Okay? And then I just told you to draw a rough sketch of it so you can see there are 2 relative maximas, there's 1 relative minima. Sometimes there's one of each, sometimes there's more than one. So we're going to go to second calc, and then doesn't matter what one you do first. I did this maxima here. So you try to get right on it, and then you just go 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Now it says that you have to round to the nearest thousandth. How many places is that after the decimal? 3. Okay, so you need to have this exact value for your maximum. Negative 2.993 at x equals negative 0.590. That's what it is rounded. So even if it's a 0, you have to have that. Can you guys see that okay? I know the sunlight's a little. Is that better? Are you talking about my calculator?
We're talking about the value.
But you can see these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then, so you could do the other maxima next. Okay, so then when we go over here, you can get right on where it is. Then you're just using your left arrow. You can go a few times to the left, a few times to the right. You can guess right on there. And then when it says a maximum, that's when you know. Okay, so you should have 7.372 at x equals 2.846. All of these should be the y-coordinate at x equals. And then you're going to find your min. So it's asking you left bound, so you're going, again, a few to the left, a few to the right, and then you can put your guess right on there. Okay, so negative 7.379 is what it is rounded at x equals 0.744. Okay, any questions with number 1? Okay, with number 2, you are trying to find the zeros. Remember, the zeros are the x-intercepts. Okay, so when you're trying to find these, remember that you can use the table on your graphing calculator. So x to the 4th, this is minus 4x squared, and then plus x plus 3. And so I'm going to go to my table. Okay, yours is going to be very similar where I'm going to give you the x, you're going to tell me the y's. And if you look at negative 3, okay, that's going to be off of my chart. So I'm just going to put this arrow going straight up. So I have 1, negative 1, 3, 1, and 5 in my table. And then I'm going to go ahead and graph it from there. So make sure that you're connecting those with a curve, okay? They can't be rigid. They have to have the curves there. And then you're going to use the 0 function. So you go to second calc. And if there's 2 of them, just focus on one at a time. So we're going to try to get as close to the x-intercept as possible. When it asks you left bound, just click the left arrow. Go back to center. Then you click the right arrow. You can even do it twice if you feel like it's too close. Click enter. And then you can do your guess. And then when it says 0, that's the actual 0. Okay? And the 0 is your x-intercept, so you're just writing the x values. So if you wrote x equals, that's fine. It's negative 1.926. The 3 keeps it the same. Same process for the next one. Again, you're just going to use your left and your right keys, so try to get as close to it as possible, and then you can just go a couple to the left, go a couple to the right, try to get right on there, and you'll get negative 0.809 rounded. Okay, how did those two go? Good.
Splendid.